February the 12th, 2022. Guys, you're looking at a wide view of North America on the radar, and it's really been one of the nicest weeks overall in a long time. We've been in the mid-60s here in the highs today. The last few days have been excellent. It's a temperature where you can get a lot outside done. Things are changing for the next day or so, and what's happening now, let me turn around and look at my weather station. Again, it's been 64, I think was a high, and we're at 56, and 52 is a real feel. And this is at 4:38 p.m. We still have the sun probably 45 minutes or an hour above the horizon, but the wind is changing rapidly here. Really large gusts, and they're coming out of the north, and so temperatures are dropping, and it's going to get below freezing. Now, I'm just referencing central Mississippi here, but so guys, make sure tonight that your pets are taken care of. They're inside. You got all of that taken care of. And let me just zoom in here. I'm south of Jackson, between there and Hattiesburg. Got some moisture moving over the Mississippi River. Nothing really heavy that's coming in later. But notice that where this cold front is now, you guys in Clarksdale, headed over towards Tupelo, going up and through Florence, Alabama into Tennessee, that moisture line is now a snow line, just to give you an idea of what is changing. And they're talking about a storm coming in next week, and a blast of winter weather is what they're saying for the East Coast this weekend. And you can see it setting up now. Now, this doesn't look like any heavy rain, doesn't look like any heavy snow. It's just kind of the line to where the cool air is squeezing out the moisture in this warmer air that we've been getting off the Gulf of Mexico. Back it out a little further, a little heavier down through central Louisiana, but it looks like as it's getting into this high pressure area that's been over the southeast, a lot of it is dissipating. And again, even into Canada, the weather's been better. Today they started getting some freezing rain, but it's been sunny and bright. Things are changing slightly, but it looks like the overall trend now, coming into mid-February, is a warming trend. We're going to have these dips that come through just like we're having tonight, I think, again, in 20s here. But it's an overall warming trend. Just it's going to be cool for a day or so and then go back into some very nice weather. And as we talk about Canada, let me back this up. Guys, I'm pretty sure every one of you know what has been going on there with the truckers. And, things have changed somewhat today. They voluntarily cleared the Ambassador Bridge. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but things are moving across Canada, and it looks like possibly they're talking about something here in the U.S. And tomorrow's the Super Bowl, and I'm going to call it the Zombie Bowl, because if you haven't studied this new stadium they built in L.A., I think it was T-Mobile maybe. Major networks have been carrying different specials on this whole week, kind of pre-game shows. The new stadium is highly electronic. They have what's called 5G 6NT, I think it is, or NI. You can look it up. And there's hundreds of these antennas in the stadium. And what they're saying, it's going to be pretty much a cashless game. You're going to scan for your ticket when you come in with your phone on your little code there. And if you want refreshments at the game, something to eat or drink, that will all be scanned via that, and not with cash transactions. So it's kind of like new technology being tested in this large of an area. And they're saying they need all of these, it looks like hundreds of antennas broadcasting down to the stadium, that because there are going to be so many people using their phone for this cashless transactions throughout the game, that they will need that much bandwidth. So we'll just have to wait and see. It may be interesting just to see how that new technology works, if you know what I mean. And they're concerned that some of the truckers may block off part of L.A. as they're supposedly starting a convoy. We'll just have to wait and see. But the tickets are around, I think the top one's 3,400. That's not counting any scalping. But the parking is $6,000 in that new stadium. And there's articles out there talking about folks that live close to there are saying you don't have to spend that much. You can park in our driveway for $600. So any disruption may be a major cash disruption or cash loss for some of those people that are really gouging. And we're just going to have to wait and see. But again, I'm calling it the Zombie Bowl. You figure that out. We'll watch it. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.